Hello YouTube, Ken here with another Black Desert Online patch notes video for you here from Korea. I am your crystal ball into the future of BDO. If you want to know what's coming up ahead in the future, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and come back every Wednesday to check out the patch notes video. And today is June 24th, 2020, and we got quite a few of interesting changes in today's patches. The dreaded PvP nerfs and buffs have arrived, and I am not going to go individually through all of them because this video would take 3 hours to record and an hour for you to watch. But I am going to do is I am going to post screenshots to help you understand these changes better at the end of the video, so that you can pause the video and look through the charts yourself and try to figure out the changes. All right, if you want to talk about the changes more in depth, feel free to drop by the stream tonight or tomorrow. I'll be streaming 9 p.m. Korean Standard Time, and we can go over the changes more specifically for your class and how that might affect your gameplay. Other than that, they have not fixed the Immortal Arena. Again, the new game mode they released last week, unfortunately, is still once a day. Only that you can challenge the things, and if you die once, you have to wait until reset. I hope they fix that in the next patch, but I'm not counting on it. It seems like to be the direction they want to go with this one. So let's get started here with the patch notes. The first thing that they're saying here is that they actually combined the two cron meals. They combined the ones that used to give you combat experience and a skill point experience, and together with the one that gave you knowledge for killing monsters. I forgot what the names of them are in English. I'll post it. I'll put it on the screen when I'm editing. But I know there are two different meals, cron meals, one that gave you XP and one that gave you higher chance of knowledge, and now they combine them into one. You can see the new stats here: monster damage 30, skill experience 10, combat experience 20%, and is now giving you 5% chance of higher knowledge and 10% chance of acquiring knowledge. Crit +2, movement +3, attack speed +2, monster damage reduction -6%. This is the desert debuff, resistance 10%, and so on and so forth. So pretty interesting change. I'm not sure if that was needed, or maybe people are not using one of them enough, so they decided to combine them. I like the change, of course, because getting experience and knowledge chance and weight increase pretty good stats when you're grinding, especially in a new area, especially for new characters as well. The experience bonuses and the weight increase, not bad at all. So overall, pretty good change. One less item to clutter the market as well. The rest of these things here is just telling you this is just comparing the what was before to what it is now, and this is just saying how they changed because the conversion of the items in the marketplace and storages and all that stuff, all that had to be changed as well. And now moving on to the events here. There's no events starting this week, only the new calendar rewards here, the login rewards. Items to note here, there are 3 of the claws, I believe, the Black Spirit claws they added in here. 2, 3, yeah, pretty cool. These skyrocketed in price recently. They used to sell for 10 or 15 mil. Now they're over 20 mil, at least here in Korea. So they pretty much made Kratuga undoable unless you could reliably get the 3 parts to reopen the door to go in. So hopefully this will lower the price a little bit, and hopefully they'll allow me to go into Kratuga. And I need one more piece to be able to re-enter for free. So once I get the first claw in a week, next week, I will go in Kratuga and try to get the remaining piece. Last time I was there, I had a lot lower AP, so hopefully now I'll be able to actually make money going there. Last time I think I didn't make much money. And then moving on here, now we start with the class changes, and there's a lot of them. And the way they display these is as you can see here, there are 3 tables for each class, and this chart here, so each table has 7, 6, and 6 classes. And the way this works is this name here is for the class we're looking at. So here, this is warrior, you can see here, and then each of these is a different class. And this here, the first line, is the damage that they did to those classes before, and now what it's going to be done now. So you can see here, warrior versus warrior. Before, you did 107 damage multiplier. I don't know if this is percent or what it is, but now it's gonna do 105.53. Very precise changes here, as you can see. Don't know how they calculated those, but you can see the sorcerers used to do 88.48 damage, now is doing 105.53. Right, so the way I'm gonna show you this to you guys at the end of the video is I'm gonna post a screenshot just telling you which classes are in each of these slots here, and then you can compare the before and the after to see You can see that some of them are nerfs, some of them are buffs. For example, the first one here, it was 107 and now it's 105, but against sorcerers it used to be 88 and now it's 105, so that's a big bump there. And this is all how all the classes are being shown here. Individual classes get some extra boost to damage to skills. For example, warrior got 10% damage increase to all these skills here. But yeah, I'm moving on here to the sorceress. You can see the same layout here again with the 3 charts with befores and afters, and each class being shown here. So we have warrior, sorceress, ranger, giant, or berserker. This is the tamer, valkyrie, musa, mehua, ninja, kunoichi, witch, wizard, dark knight. This is striker, mystic, lan, archer, shy, and guardian. So these are, I guess, pretty much in order they were released. But I'll post it, like I said, I'll post a screenshot at the end showing you the overall layout here for each class, so they can have easy access to see now who you're going to be hitting harder against and who you're going to be hitting softer against. I'm not going to go through individual class changes. We can see here, for example, this one, which is the sorceress. She got 5% increase in pretty much all of the succession skills. If you see this character here, this syllable here in front of the skill, you know it's a succession skill. They from what I've seen, all the individual skill on the tables that they posted, they actually increased. They got a buff. I haven't seen any skill or any classes that had a nerf. They got a nerf. So if you see a percentage here and a bunch of skills, you can be happy that your class got a bunch of buffs. So 5% damage buff to your sorcerer's succession skills, and 16% damage increase to all of these pre-awakening, I believe, skills here. And then again for the ranger, same thing, 5% damage increase to these skills here. And for the Zerker, 15% damage increase to, looks like many of the succession skills, and some of the absolutes. Jin here is absolute. So pre-awakening skills, you got 15%, and these might be, this is a combination of them. I don't know what this is for. I guess different values. 25% buff. So Zerker getting pretty big damage numbers here for a lot of their skills, but also getting pretty big, you can see here, overall 14% damage decrease against classes, but then they buffed individual skills. It's really confusing how they did this. I'm not sure. Maybe they could have found a better way to display this, but I guess they just want to be transparent for once, but they're being more confusing. I hope they know what they're doing with these changes. So yeah, and the pattern repeats itself. You can see here, Tamer getting 15% and 30% damage increase, and 12% overall damage was decreased. 12.5% for the Tamer. For the Valkyrie, overall the damage was increased to 1.9%, and you can see the changes here. These skills got a little bit of a damage increase, 7% and 5% for these skills here. Musa overall 1% damage reduction. This is of course for PvP, and then 2% damage for these skills and 8% damage for these skills. Mehua overall a 2.3% damage increase, with these skills here being increased 2%, 8 and 10% of those other skills. Kunoichi getting a 6.9% increase overall. Ninja getting a 4.7 damage increase overall. Lots of skills getting 5% extra damage here. The Witch getting an 8% damage increase, 8.6% increase overall. No individual skill changes for the Witch. Wizard getting also 8.6%, and no individual skills changes for the Witch and Wizard. Okay, and then moving on to the Dark Knight here. Oh, never mind. There's some what is? Yeah, no, just effect changes for the Wizard and Witch. No actual damage increases or decreases. Dark Knight got an 11% overall increase, but no individual skill changes. The Striker got a 1.7% overall decrease in damage in PvP, but with 10% extra damage for all these skills and 8% damage for all these skills. Mystic getting a 2.9% damage increase in PvP, with these individual skills getting 15% damage increase, and these individual skills getting a 8%. Looks like all the succession skills for the Mystic got 8% damage increase, and then Lan getting an overall 5% damage decrease, with these individual skills getting a 3% damage increase, and these skills getting overall 8% damage increase. Again, I have no idea how this math actually adds up, but Archer getting 1.2% damage increase. Overall, no individual skill changes. Shy getting nothing. So that's good. If you're a Shy player, you're safe. If you're one of the 5 people that play Shy in PvP, you can be safe. Guardian got 1.3% damage reduction overall, and 30% damage in PvP for Alright, so this is for the claw reveal. Got 30% damage reduction, and the black spirit claw and the prime claw reveal got a 40% damage reduction. So not a very huge impact, I don't think. Don't know how many people were using the black spirit version. Oh, these are both for the black spirit version. This is okay. So this black spirit version of the regular claw reveal 30%, and black spirit version of the prime claw reveal I got a 40%. I don't know if you're using this, but that's it for the class changes. If I remember, I'll put a pinned comment down below with the timestamp to where you can skip to the screenshots of the individual classes, and I'll probably put like a 5-second duration on each screenshot so that you can have time to pause the video and before I skip to the next one. Let's continue with the rest of changes here. Item changes. They're letting you now convert the leathers that you get from hunting, the ones that you can use to craft upgrade the animal stuffed heads and do the trade items. Now you can dismantle them, I suppose. You can turn two of the blue into one of the blue into two of the greens, or one of the yellow into two of the blues. I'm not sure why there must be a reason why they're letting you do this. I forgot. I used to do hunting, and I believe that you. Oh, I remember. Yeah. It's because once you get to a certain level of hunting, you stop getting the green ones. So you were stuck with some green heads that you got sometimes that you could not upgrade. But now that's actually a pretty good change for hunting. Interesting. I might actually, I don't know. We'll see. I miss hunting a little bit. Maybe I'll go back to it. And it's just saying that you can use 10 plus 1 black stone to do in bulk. You don't actually get any extra. You just it just allows you to mass process these leathers into more of them if you use 1 blackstone powder. Not 1 blackstone powder. This here is just saying that now you can recover a bunch of new items from the trash bin. I don't know how if you, at least in Korea, you're allowed to, if you accidentally delete something that you didn't want to delete. For example, the infinite potions right here. If you throw them in the trash, now you can recover them from the trash, which is unbelievable that they did not have the infinite potions as an option to be recovered through your trash bin. But now you can. And then these are just some explanation changes. And now we're going into the Immortal Arena thing. And all the changes amount to pretty much bug fixes and NPC duty relocations. Very disappointing. I was hoping to see a lot more adjustments this time around. The only somewhat interesting change that they made here is that now the juices that you can get for 2 of the coins, the health, the breath, and weight increase juices, now they allow you to upgrade up to level 35. I believe before they stopped being useful at 30, if I remember correctly, but now they allow you to go past or up to 35. Maybe this is a buff. Maybe, I actually don't remember if this was a nerf or a buff. I thought that the juices didn't have any caps on them. Anyways, and I didn't think the juices had a cap, but if they didn't, now they do. If the cap was 30, now it's 35. That is the only change that is somewhat interesting here, besides the other interesting thing, I guess, that they're not fixing the issue of you only being able to do the challenges once a day and having to go back to grinding or whatever you did before. Monster changes. This is just some bug fixes with the llama, the llama that you do for hunting not being hit sometimes, and that is pretty much it. Nothing else here interesting coming up. So let's go into game and check out the cash shop to see what we got in there. We'll see you in game. Alright, so here we are in the cash shop, and I'm now gonna turn in my graphics to max now to try to keep my fan noise to minimum. You can still hear them kicking up here, kicking and screaming. I gotta get a desktop. My laptop is gonna die soon at this rate. But yeah, nothing new here. If you click here on the new, you can see that the only new thing is the outfit that was here from last week, and nothing else. The interesting thing is that they are giving us a 50% off skill or character slot sale here, which is good news because it probably means that next week they will be releasing the character pre-creation for the new class that's coming out in July, right? Because next week will be right, so it'll be the July 1st of next week, and the new class is being released in July. They claim, so it's probably going to be character pre-creation event next week. And then the week after, the new class will actually be released for us to play. So as always, stay tuned here in the channel if you want to check out the new class, see what it looks like, see what it plays like. I will definitely be power leveling him to level 60 so we can get all the skills and see how he plays. And I'm definitely going to be buying this here to be prepared for it. So they have the pet, the black dragon pet coming up here. Then you can only buy 5 of them. Anyways, sale. And then we already saw the sale event. Oh, they got this the Etheria costumes here for all the classes. Well, not all the classes, because as usual, Guardian, the new classes get screwed. But you got Mehua here. And no Shy apparently, and no Guardian. So if you're playing the newest release, is Archer here? I don't see Archer anywhere. Maybe Archer still hasn't caught up with this, because Archer is pretty old at this point, isn't it? They're very slow to add things. Yeah, I don't see Archer anywhere here. All right, so they gotta pick up the pace here, because Archer needs. They also got underwear here for Guardian and Mystic. Archer, Lon. Is it all for everybody? It might be for everybody. Anyways, a couple of sales here for pay to win enhancing, and of course this package that really interests me. I might buy. This is you can get 2 of these costumes for 25% discount, and I've been wanting to buy the processing outfit. I want to buy a cooking outfit, but apparently the cooking outfit is not a piece of this package. If it were, I would immediately buy it, but I only need this one here, the processing outfit. I might buy a processing outfit, maybe a swimming outfit, or maybe the alchemy one, but I have to find a way to actually make money with alchemy. I'm pretty lazy when it comes to alchemy. Not a fantastic deal, but if you need these costumes, you can go ahead and purchase it for 25% off. Not too bad. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the patch notes video, at least from me. I will leave it with a screenshot so that you can go and look over your class changes individually, and I don't bore everybody else that don't care about individual class changes. But that's going to be it from me from now. If you liked the video and thought it was informative, I would appreciate if you could hit that like button. If you want to see more video content from me, don't forget to subscribe. And also come join our Discord community and our Twitch streams. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 9 p.m. Korean Standard Time. And you can check the Twitch page to see what time that is in your region. If you wanna ask questions about the state of the game in Korea and the patch notes and things like that, feel free to stop by, drop by, and have a chat. And with all that said, I'm gonna get out of here and upload this video for you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.